I'm sort of like a fly fisherman when you're talking, not about fishing, but about standing in the water in beautiful places.
Yes.
So we are Beth and Hai, and we live outside of Houston, Texas.
When we first retired, we decided we didn't want to sleep on the ground anymore and go ground camping. We decided, okay, let's try RVing. So we did a couple rental, and we spent 6 months in Alaska last year. And after that, we decided that was a bit too much of a vehicle for us. It was a little too big, it was a little bit more maintenance required to get it right.
We like to be off the beaten path. And with our second vehicle as an overlanding vehicle, you could really drive anywhere, which was maybe more off the beaten path than we needed. But we still wanted to get out of your standard campground setting. We've been to 7 continents, tried to learn new languages, which is where the name of our vehicle comes from. The full name of our van is Nuaanaarpoq, which is an Inuktitut language, which is an Inuit language in the Arctic Circle
It's
of...
an Ellesmere Island group.
Nuaanaarpoq means...
Take extravagant pleasure in being alive.
And nobody can say Nuaanaarpoq, so we just named it Poq. We want that opportunity to drive down a forest road and see something veer off to the left and say, let's go see what's out there, and turn and explore.
See more of the wild. No, go out in the nature. I like to photograph wildlife and scenery, so to get away from the crowd, go to beautiful places.
We had a critical moment with Mike N. We say, well, we know you usually have a macerator. We know you usually have a Nerf bar, but we don't want this, we don't want that. We would prefer this, we would prefer that. And he asked those questions. Why? What is your purpose? How are you going to use the vehicle? How do you like to travel? All the questions you guys are so good about asking. And at the end of probably 25 minutes, he shook his head and he said, yeah, we can do those things. I see exactly the vision you're trying to achieve. He said, we can get you there, which was a goosebumpy moment. To me, your team really looks at that human factor, like the human factors engineering. And I really appreciate that, because they're not just taking a Lego piece and sticking it in that corner because you said that's where you wanted a chair. They're actually thinking about, is that a good place for a chair? If I were sitting in that chair, what would I need that chair to be or do? Watching the wheels turn as you guys were designing how to create that space has been really fun. When we got here the other day for delivery, it was beautiful.